they're sort of breaking away from, and I've been a big proponent, and I think you are as well, of just eliminating this no drink policy for Disneyland. It's an antiquated, outdated mindset. Look, when Walt created the park in 1955, the perception of alcohol was different. And he was also trying to look. He was comparing it really to the seedy piers, where there were a lot of drunkards walking around and things like that. Times have changed. Alcohol is a much more acceptable thing now. I think it's not seen as like a stigma, and Disney has proven now decades of proving how they handle alcohol in the parks. I don't see anecdotally a lot of issues with like people like belligerent stumbling through the parks and having problems. Disney knows how to handle it very well. I don't see a problem. I really don't. And times change. Look, they used to allow you to smoke in Disneyland anywhere when the park opened, and now you can't. Why? Because society changes, things evolve. Well, society has changed and evolved since the days of the parks opening with alcohol. So let's evolve with it.
Yes, it is absolutely changed, right? And even, I mean, look at how the Parisians were up in arms when, it was announced that you weren't going to be able to drink in Euro Disneyland. And maybe that policy has changed because of that, right? Right. Things culturally, especially here, they have changed a lot when it comes to drinking and alcohol. And I think it's time. I think it's time we can kind of pull this Band-Aid off. You're already doing it, by the way, at Oga's Cantina and Blue Bayou, right? At some of these top tier locations, people understand. They come in with the mindset they can drink. Why can't we do that? I mean, look, if you don't want to do it at the counter service restaurants, and you just want to do it with the what is it? It's quick service, counter service.
Like sit down.
Yeah, sit down. Right. If you just want to do the sit down restaurants, fine. Or in the bar settings, that's fine. But let's I would say let's just do it. But if you want to go that route, I suppose. But this stigma, this notion against alcohol in the parks, like you said, it's antiquated. Let's just get rid of it. We're getting rid of everything else. Let's just get rid of this too.
Yeah, well, it was always weird to me because Club 33 has allowed alcohol for a long time.
Yeah.
It always felt weird to me, this this whole notion of like, we're going to respect Walt and not have alcohol, but except for Club 33. Like, if you're going to respect the man's wishes, if you're going to buy the book, buy the letter, he didn't want it, then do it. Like, Club 33 is in the park. So you've already broken it. Like, so why not just sell it anywhere? Like, it's already a broken thing. So just do it everywhere else. Who cares,
Right. And it's, as far as a revenue stream goes, I mean,
oh my God. Yeah.
Good Lord. They're making bank at Oga's. Like they're really doing it up. And we just had the Star Cruiser. It came out with its own bar. It's not a thing. Like it's not a thing. It wasn't even worth talking about. And there's going to be kids around. There's kids at Star Cruiser. There's kids at Galaxy's Edge, and at Disney California Adventure, exactly, right? There's kids everywhere, right? It's fine. Like we can, and like the true 2-drink maximum at Oga's exists for a reason, right? There are ways we can regulate it. There are ways we can do this in a way that doesn't inhibit the magic at these castle parks. I think it's worth going into.
No, absolutely. It's time to, look, it's always with Disney, and especially Disneyland, there's always this fine line of like tradition, respecting like what Walt kind of set for us, and kind of evolving with the times. Right. But I think this is one thing that was very 1955 specific. And I think that we live in a whole new world right now in 2022. It's time to let that whole thing go. And you already have it now where it's like I said before, it's already in the park. So why not just expand on it? And like you said, you can even have limitations where like don't have like, walk-up service. Yeah. We'll just have it like at the sit-down restaurants and the themed bars, and you can't leave with your drink and things like that. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's more than fine. And like you said, I mean, look, the traditions of Disneyland and the way Walt did things, I think, are important. At the
Right.
same time, even like standards change as far as themed entertainment, and the culture changes. Smoking, like you said, or alcohol. I think it's worth, with alcohol specifically. I think it's worth like, hey, let's set this aside because I just viewed it differently, and with those limitations involved, I don't think they're going to have any enhanced risk of anything happening.
No, no, no. And I actually, I'll be real. I really enjoy. I like going to Disney, sitting down. Like it's great. You go to Pixar Pier, you go to Lamplight Lounge. You're on the patio. You're drinking a cocktail or having a beer. It's nice, man. Like it's like
Mhm.
very. I don't know. Like you're at a resort. You're just kind of chilling.
Yeah,
You're drinking. It's fun. It's fun. And I know our
it's
buddy
really fun.
George. He enjoys it. I remember we went to Blue Bayou. He knocked back what, 2 hurricanes.
I think it was two hurricanes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sure,
Back to
it's
back
for,
quick too. It was funny.
yeah. And this is for George. He went balls to the wall that day.
And he did. He went balls to the walls that day. That is for sure. No, it was a great time. It was an amazing time, and when you have alcohol at some of these locations, they extend your time there, but also too that it enhances like the ability to like sell food and sell additional items to you, right there. Like there is a benefit to doing that, and it's something that Oga's Cantina really needs. It needs like a food program because,
Oh
man,
yeah.
if you get the bars going, if you get the drinks going and you order food with it, that would really enhance it.